So, hello everyone. We are live today. Maybe I should change my chair. My chair is not. I'm trying to put my camera very well. Today is. We have another 20 questions to treat today. So, by the time the countdown in 5 minutes time we will start. So let me just put on the. Let me set up the as I'm setting up. I've already set up before, but I just want to put this 5 minute this countdown so that it can I think I want to put in my cursor today. I want you guys to be seeing my cursor moving as I'm describing it today. So I think it's fine. Let me see if I included hello. Let me know where you are joining me from. Okay, let me know where you are joining me from. Let me on this as well. Okay, cancel. Okay, let me know where you are joining me from. My internet is excellent. Okay, my internet is excellent. So I'm waiting for the vertical one to come up as well. Okay, so let me wait for the vertical one to come up. So say connection. Let's wait for it to come up while I want to check the other one. So that's why I normally put 5 minutes before we start. So we are treating another 20 questions today, and there is good news. So if you watch it to the end, you are going to hear the good news at the end of it. So there is good news that we are going to hear on this channel, on this YouTube channel. Okay, so let's wait till the end and so that we can hear the good news. There is good news on this channel. Okay, I've been posting it, but now it is reality. If they say something is reality, so it is reality now. So it's reality now. So let me wait for this to come up before we start. Okay, so okay, this one has come up. I think the camera is too bright. I need to readjust it later, but we are not depending on the camera. Okay, yeah, this one too has come up. So the two has excellent. Okay, so the two is good. Okay, so thank you. So if you are joining me, let me know where you are joining me from. Okay, let me know where you are watching from. As we are about to start, let me know where you are watching me from. Okay, I've popped off my chat. I don't know if you can hear me. Let me know in the comment section if you can hear me. If not, let me check it by myself. I love to check it. I don't just want to be speaking to ordinary people. I want to be speaking to I've popped off my chat. Okay, this one is good. Okay, so we have little minutes to start now. It's another 20 questions today that we are going to treat live and direct. So we have little minutes to start. And if you are joining me, at least if you can see any changes on this channel, let me know in the comment section as well. Just let me know in the comment section if you can see any changes, that something changed. Let me know that no, something changed in this on this channel. Something has changed. So let me know as well. Okay, I think I'm having a lot of drop frame. I don't know why that I'm having it. So I can't wait for you to say it is excellent. Okay, one is excellent. So drop frame, but I don't know why. So we have some little minutes to start. Let me know as you are joining me. Just put hello into the comment section so that I can even give a shout out to you. You know, I love to give a shout out to all my followers that are following me on my channel. Okay, this page is to learn Code de la Rue. Okay, we all know what is Code de la Rue. If you are living in France, you know what is Code de la Rue. It is a theory test that you have to pass before you pass your driving license. Okay, so that is what we we do on this channel. Okay, code de la route, that's what we call it. So let me know how my sound is in the comment section, and then if you see any new things on this section channel today, let me know as well. Tell me that I saw something, and at the end of it, if you watch it to the end, I'm going to give us that good news that I said we have already on this channel. Okay, so without wasting much of our time, let's get started directly. Okay, so we are here now. As you can see, we are here now. We are in the question number 1. It's okay, so we are in the question number 1. Let's go directly to our question. Question number 1 says, it says, when the speed, whatever the speed, trajectory control ESP, avoid road exit in turn. Okay, that is what is, they said, quelle que soit la vitesse, whichever speed that you are running, le contrôle de la trajectoire, which is ESP, éviter le sortie de route en virage. Oui, yes, et no, B. Okay, the first one has finished. What did we see? We can see that quelle que soit la vitesse, quelle que soit mean whatever, as we are learning in this, as we are learning each word broken down also in English. Okay, we are breaking it down in English so that we can be able to understand what we are saying. Okay, so as you can see, it said ESP. ESP, that is the control our car when we were maybe want to slip away. How the speed is going to be controlled. That is what is called ESP. So what does ESP do? ESP allow us, that is we the driver, to improve the grip of our tire. Okay, so that the tire, when maybe there is you brake with an emergency force. Okay, if you brake with an emergency force, it is the ESP that will allow you not to be moved away from the road. Okay, so it will intervene on the braking system. That is what ESP does. And then on the engine too, which will allow you to target braking on one of the wheel, so that the wheel will not just move away from the road just like that. But you should also know that there is a limit that all this can be. It is not 100% effective that they are going to stop your brake, or that will not allow that will not allow accident. No, there is limit to it. So we should follow it up, and then we should make sure that this ESP is always on in our vehicle. So our answer will be, on this channel we love to draw so that we can be showing ourselves what our answer is. So on this channel the answer is B. As you can see here, the answer is B. Okay, the answer is B, as we can see. So you know that they said, with what does the question means? It means that whenever the speed, that is whatever speed that you are running, will the ESP avoid you to exit a turning? No, it doesn't do that completely. Okay, it does not do that completely. It will allow, just help you. It's just for there to help, but does not evitate. That is what I'm trying to say. It does not evitate you completely from not entering into, if you want to, maybe your tire is not grip very well. The ESP does not protect you completely 100%. So that is why you must make sure that your tire, or your stop, your braking, your parking, everything is working well. Okay, so that takes us to question number 2. Question number 2 says, I give, no, before I start, don't let me forget today. No, I used to forget. Okay, so question number 2 says, I pass without giving way. A. I give way to the right. B. I give way to the left. C. So the answer is only one answer, as you can see, and the answer is A. So I circle it first before we will now start explaining what is it. Okay. First of all, we know the rules in France. If you don't know, I will still explain it. Is that in with this question now here, what did we see? I've told you us that when we are answering question in Code de la Rue, we should, what are the things that we need to take note? What are the things that we need to look at? One, we need to check the panel. Two, we need to check the light. Three, we need to check the line on the floor. Those things are very, very important for us to check out. Okay, so when you look down, when you we have to use your two hands to open wide the question, so that I can be able to see all in this situation. Okay, so he said, so we can see with this light here, what did we see? We see a sign there, which is, the sign is called priority advert. When you see this sign, it is called priority advert. So when we are driving on an intersection, we should make sure that we check whether there is light or there is no light. But when we see this priority advert, we can also see that there is green light that is on. Abi, the green light is on. So it's telling us that since this green light is on and the panel under it, which is this priority advert here, this priority here, this light, no, this one here that we are seeing here is not, I think, hold on, let me off this arrow, is distracting me, what I'm explaining, so I can be able to circle it very well. Okay, so this arrow that we are seeing here, this panel that we are seeing here, is, we don't, because the light is working, this green light is working, this priority advert is not going to be effective. It will only be effective if the light is not working, or we are having a yellow light blinking in the middle. That is the only time that this priority advert, this panel, is going to be effective. But in this situation, the light is working, the green light is on, so that shows that this light is not effective and we don't need it as at now. That's why the answer is A. We do not need to céder le passage, or that is me in English, that we can pass without giving right to any driver or any car that is coming in our right. Okay, so we'll go to the next one now. The next question is question number 3. Question number 3 says, let me clean this first. Okay, yeah, you have cleaned it, so we can continue. Question number 3 says, despite my low pace, I continue to observe around me. Yes, A. No, B. I stay tight to the right in my lane. Yes, C. No, D. So what does this means? And he said, migrate. What does the meaning of migrate? Migrate means despite, or despite. Okay, that's why my speed is a very, I'm going slowly. Why did my speed is I'm going slowly? You can see that there is like a embouteillage, they will call it in French, embouteillage. There is hold up on the road, so that's why I'm going slowly. But still, yes, I still need to be looking around. Why do I need to be looking around? If you look very well, you will see inside my mirror here that there is a motorcycle coming but at my back. So I need to be very vigilant in my driving. So the first question answer will be A. So why is the answer, this answer is A? Yes, because of this motorcycle that is coming at my side. So I need to be very vigilant while I am driving. Then the next one says, je reste serré à droite dans ma voie. Okay, because why did we need to rest serré? Serré means to move very tight to a particular side. That is the meaning of serré. Okay, that's the meaning of serré. You have to move very tight to a particular place. So if they say you have to move, why did you have to move? It's because of, in your rear mirror you can see a motorcycle coming at your back, and in an hold up you have to give way. Okay, you have to give way to the motorcycle to pass. During, you don't need to block the way for them, you have to give them way to go. Okay, so that is why the answer is A and C. Yes, you have to be looking around while you are driving in an hold up, and also give way because there is a motorcycle coming at your back. Okay, so that will take us to question number 3. So before we go to question number 3, let me clean out this circle and we go to question number 3. So question number 3, we are going to our question number 3. It says, question number 4, yeah. Question number 4, it says, the verification to be carried out on the side wall of a tire are the sculpture arriving at the wear indication. A, the presence of harness. B, the presence of tears. C, so as you can see, if you as we are going, you can see below that beside the chat button there is a dollar sign there. Okay, so thanks to all my community, thanks to all my viewers, that this channel has been monetized, the first level of monetization. We all know the first level of monetization by hitting 3,000 subscriber, and then 500 500 3,000 watch hour and 500 subscriber. But we know we are more than 500. So I am giving thanks to everyone that is joining me, everyone that is watching my video, that it has been helping in one way or the other. This is now the only way that you can reward all my strength, all my work, all my energy that I'm putting, bringing all this for us. That's the only time now that you can appreciate it for me. You can help me to support this channel by showing love, like, and then giving the super thanks, super chat on this channel. So I will really appreciate it if my followers are really doing that for me. So thank you. So let's go back to the question, as I'll be announcing it after. So it said, la vérification a effectué au niveau du flanc ou du pneumatique. That is the verification to be carried out. That is what it means. They said the sculpture. If the sculpture is so we are going to explain it one by one. What does that description? First of all, what is the answer? The answer is, from my answer, I'll first of all explain it before I will now answer it. Okay, because it's very important for us to be able to know this, where we can see the sculpture, where you can see the presence, the hernias, and where you can see the déchiré. That is déchiré. That is the word, this word here. Where I want to explain where you can see the sculpture. So firstly, we talk about the sculpture. This is the sculpture. You can see where this person is pointing to. Okay, that is where they call the sculpture of a car, of a tire. Okay, then when they now talk about the hernias, okay, hernias is when there is a bump in your tire. That is hernias, when there is a bump in the tire, like you can see in this picture here. This picture, as you can see in this picture here, if you can see, start seeing it in the tire of your car. Okay, and the third one that is talking about this cherry. Okay, this cherry is this, when the tire is as teared. Okay, when the tire is as teared, that's this cherry. They are now asking you, the question is now telling us that low verification, the verification Okay, it's now talking about the verification to be carried out beside the wall beside the tire is what? When do you need to carry out this verification? This verification should be carried out when you have the bump and when your tire is teared. Okay, and the first one is, you can see that the tire is very very, I want to show us this thing so that you can so you can see what I'm trying to say. So you can see this first one, the tire is perfect, nothing is happening to it, nothing. But the second one, you can see that there is problem there, and the third one, you can see that this thing is not good enough. The tire, how will we be driving with the tire that is cut? No, we can't drive with the tire that is cut. We need to drive with the tire that is prop, like the first one. So the first one is prop, so we don't need to carry out any verification on it. Okay, so that is that for number 4. So we go to question number 5. Question number 5 says, the ecological bonus encourage the purchase of a new car. Low polluting, A, new car, B, second hand car, C. Let me use the opportunity to see what is happening on the channel. Okay. It's good. So the countdown has finished. The bonus, what does it mean? The bonus that they give is they only give it to, so the answer is, if I even mentioned it, you understand it immediately. They give it to only new car. When you go to the market here in France and you buy any new car, then you are going to get extra bonus. It's only paid to the new car, and you will even have it as a sticker onto your car. Okay, that is only to the new car. So if we have known that it's for new car, then we know that the answer is B. Then a new car is less pollution. It does not have enough of carbon dioxide, that black thing that normally comes out in the car. Okay, that is why they give that bonus, that they call it le bonus écologique. Okay, and then they call it bonus ecologic. So I now have it here that I chose some points here down for us, that to benefit from these ecological problems, you must be major and reside in France. If you want to benefit it, you must be living in France, and the vehicle shall meet the following condition. Any driver or any car that you have that wants to benefit this le bonus the ecologic, must be a private car. That is your car you are using, not the car for commercial purpose. Car that you are using, then it must be purchased under 2 years contract. Okay, that is the second option to benefit this bonus. Then the other one is that you must be registered that car in France here. Okay, and also another option is that it must not be sold within 1 year of purchase, or you lease it out, or until you can now sell it until after 6,000 kilometers. I hope you are jotting it down. Okay, so or sometimes now that there is electric car, so it must be that car now, new car that is using electricity, they benefit from it as well. Okay, but the cost of acquisition must not be more than 47,000 euro, or that is after tax. Okay, after tax. Oh, so we should know that it must be after tax. So, and the weight of that car maybe is 22,004 kg. So we can see that if you have money, you buy new car, you have another benefit that you do not know that exists. So I try to list some, and you can still go to the Google and still get more of it. So it's not meant for occasion car. No, it's only car that pollutes less and that is new, that enjoy this. Okay, so, and also, I told us that we are going to have a sticker to our car. You can see any new car has this type of sticker there. Okay, so that is that, and we go to the next question, which is question number 6. Question number 6 is a video, so let's watch it. I hope we saw that video. So it's something that we can still go and watch again, watch and watch and watch and watch and watch and watch by ourselves. Okay, so let me explain this video for us, and I read it. I read what it says. It says, appli I said the strict application of the priority on the right makes it easy to cross this intersection. Yes, A. No, B. Okay, so I will still give us to digest this video that you just watched, so that you can still digest it a little bit. L'application stricte de la priorité à droite permet de franchir facilement cette intersection. So let's find out what this question is talking about. Okay, so the countdown has finished. So now they are talking about priorité à droite. What did we see? We saw here there is a car, a motorcycle here, and we saw a car here also. Abi, isn't it? Those are the two things that we are here as well. So what did we do in this situation? We know as we are driving, we have to give road. And first thing that we should first of all check out is there any line on the floor? No. Is there any panel that tell this bicycle, this motorcycle to give me way to pass first? You can see, no, none of it happens here. No. And then there is nothing that stop this one as well. So how do we go? So that is when that's why they mention priority rules. The first priority is that I am driving, because this is me. Know that this is you here. Okay, you are here. Just know that you are here. So now that we have you that you are here, you have to give way to this bicycle man that is here to pass. That is you. Okay, that is you that you have to give way to this bicycle man to go. The next person that will give order to go is that this bicycle have to give way to this car here to come to enter his left, because he can see that this car, he wants to enter to his left. Okay, you can see he wants to enter to his left, so you have to give him way. And this gray car must let me pass first. So three of us, we have priority. So who will now give who way? That is the question now. Who will give who way to pass? That is why in this case we see that the rule of priority does not apply at all. So let me cancel this priority, because from this explanation we can see that the answer is B already, because the rule of priority at that will not apply, because all of us has priority to pass. So if all of us have priority, who will now go first? Because this bicycle man, he wants to go this way. He wants to come like this. This one, let me change this line. This car, he wants to enter this street here. And me that I'm here, I want to go straight. And there is no panel that tell me not to go, does not give me priority. So in this situation, what are we going to do? We are going to apply the rule of courtesy. That is what the rules that we are going to apply. That is the rule. Okay, this rule of courtesy, it means that we have to agree within ourselves who will go first. Somebody have to slow down for one person. Someone have to slow down for one person. So since in the question they are now asking us that the application of a priority rules, is it applicable in this situation? The answer we have said, the answer is no, it is not. It is rule of courtesy, but they are not asking us the rule of courtesy here. So the answer is no. In this intersection, it is not easy to cross with this priority advert, because all of us has priority. Somebody has to go first, so we need to be able to decide between ourselves who will go first. Okay, so that is this. So go to the next question, which is question number 7. Question number 7 says, I can overtake. Yes, A. No, B. Okay, we have through with this, then we can now solve it now. What did we see? I've told us, don't forget, I'm always saying it every time. Three things in your mind when they are asking you question in Code de la Rue. The panel, the line on the floor. Okay, those two things are very, the panel, the line on the floor, whether it's, you have to take note of it. So in this situation, we can see that it is only panel that we have here. So they are talking about this panel here. Okay, but with this panel, if you see what they drew in this panel, we saw that this red that they put here is not talking to us, it's talking to every good vehicle. So it means that we can overtake in this situation, but don't let us be too excited though, because we will not be able to overtake. Because of what? Because of this car here, this car that is here. You can see that this car is at it has effectuate, that is want to overtake us already. If it is not going to overtake us, we are going to see the full light, but you can see that it is only one-sided light that we are seeing on with this vehicle. So it shows that this vehicle has already effectuated in a dépassement, that is what they call it, overtaking. You want to overtake us. So since we have noticed in our rear mirror that a car has been able to effectuate that we are driving, we do not need to, in front of the person, we do not need to do that again. So we allow him to go. If there is another chances, then we cannot do our own overtaking. So the answer is B. No, we do not overtake at this present time. So that is what the question is asking us. The answer is B. Okay, so go to the next question, which is question number 8. Question number 8 says, this car can be temporarily used the bicycle lane opposite to overtake the cyclist. Okay, this car, which of the car? The car that they are pointing to here. There is a car here. This car, they are talking about this car, and this is a bicycle. They're now asking us, can this car temporarily use a bicycle lane to overtake? So let's see and wait and see the answer. So we should know the general rules. Don't let us deceive ourselves. Whether because there is a space there. No, the answer is no, is no. You cannot. You do not have right to drive. If they said a particular lane is for particular driver, okay, or particular type of car, or particular type of, maybe it's for bus, for bicycle, we cannot, we are not allowed to drive. Generally, not even about only this vehicle, generally we are not allowed to move or drive on the other lane that is specified for another type of transport. So no. So we need to wait for this bicycle to go on its way before we will now start going. So we don't need to overtake by that. No, just wait, allow the bicycle man to go, then we can go as well. So you don't need to do that. So just take note, it is untidy to drive on that. So take us to the next question, which is question number 8. Question number 8 says, I lend my car to a friend. I can be sanctioned if he is speeding. Yes, A. No, B. If he does not respect the safety distance. Yes, C. No, D. So, what is pret? Let's start with that. This is pret. Pret mean borrow, lend. Okay, that is pret. Then you know, I mean, you know, is a friend. Sanction, you know, is like a fan. Jepo, this is what is This je peux, it means I can be sanctioned. Je peux être sanctionné. I can be sanctioned if he's speeding. If speeding is in excess vitesse. Vitesse is speed. Plus, that is his speeding too much, or he does not respect the distance, the security. Okay, can I be sanctioned for that? Because you should know, yes, you can be sanctioned unless you can prove that it is not you that you are driving it. That's the only thing. Automatic, that is automatic radar that caught him cannot caught the driver, that someone that is driving it. It can only see that someone is in the car. They will never know that whether the person is your friend or it is you. We know that. So we can be we can be sanctioned. Yes, that's what I want to say. We can be sanctioned because they will not know whether it is you that drive it or anybody. It is your own plate number that the camera is going to pick. So once your camera is being picked, that means that you are going to be the one to pay the fine, except you can prove it. Okay, except though you can prove it. If you can prove it, then it is all and be well. But if you cannot prove it, it means it's going to be, it is you that you are going to pay the fine. So just take note of that once you cannot prove it, you pay the fine. So now take us to question number 10. Question number 10, it says, at this intersection, that is junction, I must give I must give way to the vehicle coming by my right. Yes, A. No, B. Okay, so it has calmed down. What did you think can be the answer? You can put the answer also in the comment section. Say, at this intersection, we should know that intersection is a junction. Okay, I've told you, I've read the one that I can is an option, but I must is something. Je dois, it is something that you must do. Okay, you must do that thing. That is je dois, something that you must do. So at this junction, what did you see at this junction? What did I say? I said you should look out for some things, and don't forget that during the examination you can use your two finger, or whenever you are watching my video or you are watching other code de la rue, maybe in French or my own, use your two fingers to enlarge to see the question very well, all the indices. It is very important. I've told you indice number 1 is panel. Indice number 2 is a lane on the floor. They are very, very important, so check it out. So if you do that, if you check it out in this picture, you can see that the only indice you can see, because they are talking about my droite, they are talking about droite. Let me draw it. They are talking about my right side alone. That's what they are talking about. They are talking about my right side, which is this one here. My right, they are talking about the right. So definitely we are going to be focused on this area here. That's where we are going to focus our attention on, only on that area, because they are asking that at that junction, because we can see that it's a junction. How do we even know? Also, see, there is this line here, this curve line here shows that this is a junction. This is how it goes. It shows that there is a space in between before the next one. Okay, so that what make us to know that this is a junction also. So they are now asking at that junction, are we going to, is it compulsory for us to give way to any vehicle that is coming at that side? What did we see first? First thing that we should know, that there is a panel here. There is a panel here. There is a panel here that we see, which is in sens interdit. You can see it far here. Here, let me just draw this arrow. You can, let me change this color. Sorry. I want to change that color so that you can be able to see that arrow there. It's very important for us to see that arrow. This arrow here, you can see this céder le passage that is here, that this sons interdits, that you do not have right to enter into that place. You can see it there. Okay, you can see it there. So you should know that. See this one, what does it mean? It means that you do not have right to enter into that street. You cannot enter it. And if you cannot enter that street, it means that you can see that here they didn't show us whether there is a céder le passage for that person, or line on the floor. There does not have any breaking line, and there does not have any continuous line or any discontinuous line. It is just open. It means that we are going on this straight road, we have to allow any car that is coming from this side, from this place, to go. We have to give them chance to go, because we here, we can see that there is no indication that tells us that all these vehicles there, they are not that there is anything stopping them from going. So ensure that you check all those things out as you are doing your code de la route. Check the line on the floor, check what the panel says, check what the line on the floor can only say two things. You can either say you cannot this broken, can either show you the broken discontinuous line, or it show you continuous line. So it has two things to show you. Okay, but once the two is not there, it means that you have to give right to anybody that is coming at that junction. Okay, so that is why we now go to the answer. The answer is A. Okay, our answer will be A. Just take note of that. The answer will be A, because of this sign that we are seeing here, this this sons interdits that we see here, that it means that we cannot enter, which is here. Okay, so the answer is A. So let me clean, and then we'll go to the next question, which is question number 11. Okay, question number 11. Question number 11. Let me try to do something. Okay, so I come here now. So we have in question number 11. Question number 11. Let's start. So question number 11, it says, in France, the cost of the road insecurity is about 8 billion euro per year. A, 17 billion euro per year. B, 39 billion euro per year. C, okay, so we are talking about cost. You know, this one, it will take you to, it is you that you are, maybe you do research more that will know you. So when I saw this question, I went to quickly check out whether the figure is there is correct or not. So for my research, I found out that the last estimation was 2022, that they make this estimation. Okay, it was 2022 that total accidents in France, calculated based on the value, is stood at 39 billion dollars, 39 billion euro, sorry. And they now divided it as well. They break it down that mortal, which is, it means a mortal, some people that died, the cost of them is 12.4 billion in that year, 2022. Then they now say people that they hospitalized during the accident, they are 22.7 billion. The cost, what cost them to pay. Then in the now have another one, which is 3.6 billion for maybe light victim that does not have any much issue like that. Okay, and the last one is 1.1 billion for the material damage caused by bodily accident. It may be material like maybe the car that is injured. Okay, so as we can see that with all this, my estimation, with the research I did, our answer lies at C. Okay, so our answer is C. With this, all the estimation, this is what they said. In France, what is the cost of insecurity? What is just just like the what is not this actual cost, but I now went to do the research so that I can be able to see the actual cost. So it was 30, it stood at 39.7 billion, but in the question they give us 39, so that is why I choose the 39 for us, that our answer is 39 billion. Okay, so as you can see, our answer is C. So easy like that. So we do our research to get it for you. That is why this super thanks is very, very important for you guys to show me, to be showing me love. You need to show this your girl. You need to show her love, to prove, to help her to grow this channel, and to be encouraging her to do more research. Okay, thank you. Thank you. So go to question number 12 without wasting much of our time. It said, in the event of fire, my vehicle effectively protects me from toxic fume. In the event of the fire, my vehicle, that is the vehicle that I am driving on, let me know in the comment section whether it is true that our vehicle can protect us. Maybe our vehicle can protect us. Let me know in the comment section. Can our vehicle protect us? So can our vehicle protect us? Let me check in the YouTube if there is any comment for me or any message for me. Okay, let me check. 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 Okay, there is nothing. I'm trying to see how this super tank, super quad, how this thing work. Okay, I would love to start having them. I will be happy. And then so let's continue now. Firstly, we should know that our answer is B. No, a vehicle, when there is fire accident, a vehicle, our car cannot protect us. Just let's know that when there is fire, no, our car can never, and it will never protect us. Okay, so we should take note of that. Okay, there is always ways. Maybe if the fire happen in the tunnel, there is an option in the tunnel that you can make an emergency call. You can see this box here that has a calling bull and a fire extinguisher. Okay, but we do not have the right to hide inside this cabin. No, we cannot hide inside this cabin. It is not advisable to hide, because once there is foam, toxic. You can see the word that they use. They said toxic. If something is toxic, it can eat the foam, it can kill. So if once they say something can kill, why do you want to hide inside that place? No, we do not have right to hide there. If we want to hide, there is what they call an emergency exit. It can be to your right, it can be to your left. Okay, you can have emergency exit like this picture that I brought out. So you have to come down from your car and survey, that is, follow this emergency exit. Okay, make sure you follow this emergency exit so that you can be safe. Okay, so that's the only way, because if you hide in that cabin that I show us first, we can the heat alone is going to be too much. So to protect ourselves, to help ourselves not to be stuck in that heat, we need to not to stay there. So the answer, as I said, is B. No, our car cannot protect us. If the cabin cannot protect us, so how will our car protect us? Okay, so that will take us to question number 13. Question number 13, it says, along this sidewalk, I will be able to park. Yes, A. No, B. Stop. Yes, C. No, D. So So along the car side, what will happen? So I'll be waiting for our answer in the comment section. As you can see that here, that now that there is the dollar sign. Dollar sign shows that this channel has been monetized. Okay, this channel has been monetized. So thank you for my viewer, many people that are watching me from beginning to the end. I will come back and watch replay. I say thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot do it without you guys. I cannot achieve these goals without you guys, and I believe I am bringing something to our table that is going to help us to benefit, that we can benefit from it. So if it is something that you benefit from it, then you can do that by supporting this channel with super thanks, super chat. Those are the things that you can do to support this channel. Okay, so thank you. As we go on, as our time has calmed down, so we can see that along this side, first of all, we should one first thing that we should know is that on the bridge, because we can see that we are like on the bridge, we do not have right to park on the bridge. We cannot stop nor park on the bridge. Okay, we cannot stop nor park on the bridge. We should know that we do not have right to park nor stop on the bridge. No. So the two answer directly is no, no, on the bridge, because we can see that we are on the bridge. Okay, we do not have right to park there. So the answer is super direct and super easy for us to understand. So because if you park on the bridge, it is part of what they call uh, unpleasant parking. They call it journey, something that is disturbing others. You are disturbing others on the road. If you park there, that shows that you are disturbing others on the road. That's why you do not need to park at that place. Okay, so we continue. Let me clean this and we continue. You understand? Okay, so question number 14. It said, I drive, okay, slowly. I am driving slowly. A. I give way. B. Okay, as I circle, I am driving. I pass by slowing down. A. I give way. B. So which one is the option? As I am moving, which one should I do? That's the question. As I am moving, I am driving, or I am on the road driving. So what do I do? So as I am driving, what do I do? You can see that there is these two car here. We don't even know what they are doing, but you can see that this car is trying to, I think it's trying to reverse. When you study the what is happening around you, you can see that yellow light here. This yellow light that you are seeing here, this yellow light here, there is one yellow light here. It's showing that the car is trying to reverse. Okay, so what did you have to manage yourself to park? No, you don't need to manage yourself. What do you supposed to do? You cede le passage. You allow that person to do whatever maneuver that is doing. Because if you just say, okay, you should slow down, pass pass and slow down, that is passer au ralenti, means you pass by slowing down. You don't need to do that. You wait, because you can see that this driver is trying to recule, as they will call it in France. Is slowing down. So what you will do is you will allow the driver to go, to do whatever he's doing before you go. So that's why the answer is B. You cede le passage. Okay, you let him do whatever he's doing before you will start going. Okay, you cede le passage. So that's the answer. So go to the next question, which is question number 15. Question number 15 says, j'ai abord, that is I am approaching. Abroad means approaching. Okay, sorry, let me let me clean this. Okay, so j'aborde, it means I am approaching. I am approaching a pedestrian area. A zone, I am approaching then a zone rencontre. B. So where am I approaching? A pedestrian area. Yes, A, that is A. Then a zone rencontre. B. Which exact place am I approaching? So Okay, I've already mentioned it. Jabod, it means I am approaching this intersection, whatever thing. And then they said a zone, piéton or a zone de rencontre. So if they mention these two things, what comes to our mind? As what are they talking about? Are they talking about intersection, or are they talking about, what did you think it comes to your mind? First thing that should come to your, that you should look up, is this panel. So if you have not watched all my video on panel where I explain them, where I really give them strong explanation, then you need to go and watch them. Okay, you need to just go and watch them. So don't miss that. So with this, what does this means? This means a zone de rencontre, where you can see different things. You can see a car, you can see the motorcycle, you can see someone walking. That means that a car, you must circulate, that is move nothing less than 20 kilometers. You should not drive more than 20 kilometers per hour. That is what it means. And when they are talking about zone piéton, zone piéton is this design. So they are not the same design. So don't mistaken the zone piéton for zone rencontre. No, don't mistake the two together. They are not the same. Okay? They are not the same. I want to jot something down. So they are not the same. They are not the same. Okay, they are not the same. So don't mistake the two for each other. So let's continue and go to the next question. Let me clean this. I think I'm getting better now, remembering to clean it, because there is one that I do, I never clean any of it. I'm just going brururu. But one thing I know is that the more you are doing video, the more you are getting better. Okay, don't expect that I should be perfect. I am not going to be perfect, because the more I am doing it, the more I am going to be get better. If you watch my life from the beginning of this my channel, you will see that I am trying all I can do to improve every day. So all I need is just the support of you guys, and then I am good to go. So you can see we have answered the question. The answer, I think I've circled it before. The answer is B. So the answer is B. So do not let's waste much on the time. I will go to question number 16. Question number 16 says, let's take note. It said, the systematic chain of a vehicle consists successfully of engine, gearbox, clutch. A. Clutch, gearbox, engine. B. Engine, clutch, gearbox. C. So as the countdown has finished, the answer, first of all, to simplify it, the answer is C. Okay, to simplify it, what I will just explain it in a layman language so that we can be able to understand it. First thing that we do when we enter a car is what? We start it. That is the engine. So the engine will start working. What do we do when we want to start our car? If we did not press the brake, the clutch, we cannot shift the gear. That is just what they're asking. That is how it works. That's why the answer is C. It will go from engine, clutch, and gear box. Okay, that is how it will go from. Okay, that is how it will go. It will go from engine in. Okay, so that is how it will go. So we'll go to the next one. The next question. Let me clean this. The next question is question number. So that is the diagram. The engine, the clutch, and the gearbox. That is how it will go. Okay, so go to the next one. The next question is question number 17. Question number 17. Question number 17 said, set march. This year's leaf tells me the force of the wind. A. The direction of the wind. B. and I'm slowing down, C. So I'm slowing down. Yes, C, no, D. Okay, so we can see we have three type of mash sleeve, ear sleeve. They call it mash and ear. Okay, I call it ear sleeve for my translation. Okay, we can see the number one. What does it show? When it shows like this, it means that there is no wind. Okay, and when it shows like this, it means there is a strong wind coming from your left side. As you can see, the way that is coming from the left side. But when you see this one, the third number three, it shows that it is coming from the right side. Okay, and then our answer is going to be a a b c. Okay, when you see this mash here, you need to do what? You need to slow down. You need to slow down. It's not that you have to rush yourself. No, you have to slow down. When you see this, you have to slow down. Okay, so the answer is A, B, C. I covered the question, but this is just the explanation of it. Okay, so let's continue. Let me clean it and continue. Question number 18. It says, this vehicle is poorly parked. I move away and pass him. A. I don't pass him and stop. B. Okay. Even keep short. So we can see that this vehicle that I drew the blue line here. You can see that it does not park very well. And as it's parking, you can see that this one here, this one did not park very well. This one with blue, and this one park very well. If you can see the way this one park, will this one now park like this? That is what the question they are now asking. So what do we do? What do we do in this case? Are we going to or what are we going to do? Are you going to not overtake him because he parked there? He park, you cannot stay now. You have to shift your side and then park and go. But one thing, that as at that time, you will not need to pass. Because of what? Because if you can see at your front here, car are coming at your front. Okay, that is what you should take note. This car is coming from your front. They did not park. This one park and this one is coming. So what you are going to do is, you will have to stop, because you are the one that is having obstacle in your front. So you have to wait for this upcoming vehicle that is coming in your front. You allow them to go first before you will now pass. So you did not change lane direction, because mekate is that they put here means that you should just shift a little bit and pass without putting the people in your front. The rules in the code de la rue is that if you are the one that have obstacle in your front, you have to wait for the other direction that does not have obstacle to go first before you will now pass. Okay, so that is the rule in France, and then we have to follow it. Okay, so I believe we understand. So if you do not understand, we have the chat below to put it inside. So to write down in the comment section anything. You can ask your question. That's why I'm coming most of the time. I am coming live. Most of the time I'm coming live because I want to communicate directly with my community. I want you to ask live and direct question from me so that I can be able to help you, because I can't wait to see all my community passing their code de la rue and start giving testimony in the comment section. So we go to question number 19. Question number 19 says that This sign tells me an obligation to drive at 70 km/h. A ban on driving at more than 70 km/h. B. A recommended speed of 70 km/h. C. Okay, yeah. What does this panel mean? That is what they now, I'm going to give us all the options one by one. Let's start from the up. From there we can be able to choose our answer. The first word that we see is obligation. We know that any that is round and blue is obligation, and the panel they are giving us is not round, so that means A is not the answer. Now the next thing that we see is that an interdiction. Any panel that we know that is interdiction is what? eh, is what we will know. We know the interdiction is something that is red. This is the panel they are giving to us, so we know it's not obligation, it's not interdiction. And this is interdiction: round, red with red tape, white background with red tape. That is what they call interdiction. Okay, so that is not interdiction. And this last one, which is a vitesse conseil, which is, it is called the panel the indication, which is this panel. This panel is called panel the indication. They are telling you that at this place that you find this rectangle blue with white number, you must, is an indication telling that it is an indication consider you have to drive, you must drive at that kilometer that was written in it. Okay, obligation is right, is right, is round blue, but indication of vitesse conseil, as they say it, that is advisable to drive, okay, is rectangle with blue. So that is the two that rectangle. One is rectangle, that is indication advised, then one is blue round, that is obligation. So this 70 is not obligation, but it is just a conseil, it is just an advice that you should drive at this. Okay, so that is the two different things there. And the answer, will, from what I've explained, we have pointed that our answer is C. Okay, so our answer is C. That is question number 19. And then I said, if you watch me from the beginning to the end, the good news is that this channel has been monetized. I received the welcome to YouTube program this morning, so I'm going to post it on the community, on the community post. Okay, so that we can host it and celebrate together. We are celebrating it together because this is this word. Okay, let me, this word celebration. Okay, this word celebration, it is we that we do it. I cannot do it without you guys. If you guys are not coming to watch the video, I personally cannot achieve that. I personally, my efforts cannot be crowned. And the sweetest things there that I saw is that Facebook said your effort has started paying off. It touched my head. It makes me to feel very happy when I hear that your effort has started paying off. Okay, when I hear that, it makes me happy. I said, wow, thank God, my effort has started paying off. It's not easy. By looking for questions, looking for to interpret it, I do a lot of works. I have to interpret it, I have to explain it, I have to break it down little by little for us to be able to understand what it means. Okay, you will all know that now. I have to break it down, I have to be able to explain it, I have to understand it very well before I will come outside here and start talking to people, that I start talking to my community and explaining it. And what give me that confidence is because that I was able to write this code de la rue. I was able to write it and pass it once. I said, and the way I did my research, then I said, yes, I can pass that knowledge to my fellow foreigners that speaking English. Because like me, I look for this English when I want to write it. I search. I did not see anyone that explain this code de la rue in English. I said it's so bad. It's very, very bad. We need to encourage ourselves. We need to help ourselves. We need to grow together. We need to. That's why I decided that no, I'm going to break that yoke. I'm going to make this easy for my fellow English speaker to be able to understand, because that is what I suffer most when I am doing this. So I suffer it. I said no, I will not let my fellow immigrants to suffer the same thing. So without wasting of time, so we have hit the. I think there should be something that to celebrate now. I should bring something out now. Yes, so we have hit it, we have hit it, we have hit it, we have hit. We have done it. We did this together. We do it together. So I'm so happy that we do it. We do it together. I am so happy. So we do it together. So thank God that we do it and we have achieved it. The next milestone is going to be 4,000 watch hour, and I believe we can still get there. Okay, so I believe we can still get there. So we can now go to continue and finish up our. You can finish up the question number 20. So let me off this. Okay, so we'll still come out one day. I will not come and treat any questions. I will just come chat, just question and answer. I will just come and stay for like 1 hour. I'll be talking, be explaining, giving us some points, be explaining some things to us, okay, that will help us to pass our code de la rue without bringing out any question. If you have any question, I will just say there's going to be a question and answer free day for us, okay. So we go to question number 20, which is the last question for today. It said, at the next intersection, I can meet a giveaway. Yes, A, no, B. Okay, or I can meet a stop. Yes, C, no, D. So first thing first, we all know that intersection is a junction. So don't let us make mistake. Intersection is a junction. And the next one is said, I can. I've told you, know the difference between I can and I must. It's just they're just asking, what can you meet on the road? Because you are going. What? Why did they say next junction? If you see this thing, this panel here, that is what it means that you are going to the next junction. It is was this panel that is indicating to us that we are going to the next junction. So once we see this next panel, it shows that we, this sign here, this signboard here, it shows that we are going to the next junction. So they're now asking us that if we get to this junction, what are we going to meet there? That is the question. Are we going to meet Cédé le Passage, or we are going to meet a stop? First thing that I want us to know, that with this, when you are going to a roundabout, you can never see a stop at roundabout. First thing, that you should know, that we can never see a stop at roundabout. So at any roundabout, the only thing we can be seeing here is a Cédé le Passage, because we are going to give way to is people that is cars that is coming from your left, that you are going to give way to. Okay, so you are going to give way to cars that are coming on your left. So take note of that. Okay, take note of that. You are going to give way to the car that is coming. So it shows that you cannot meet the two at the same time. That's why the answer cannot be A, C. It's either you meet stop or Cédé le Passage, or you meet Cédé le Passage, or you meet stop. So that is the answer for that question, is A and C. So thank you for joining me from the beginning to the end, and then let's talk if there's any question, and then let's celebrate this winning together, because we can pop champagne, pop champagne, pop champagne. You can see when you are looking at the chart below, if you look at your chart, you will see that there is a dollar sign there. It shows that this channel has been monetized, and it can only be by you guys. It is only you guys that make it happen. So thank you so much. Thank you. I cannot say thank you less than this. Okay, I appreciate it. I did not take your watching, your time. I did not take it for granted. You're coming to my channel to come and check whether I have a new video, or you are coming to rewatch my video every seconds, every time that you have free. I really appreciate it. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And then this is the end of today's lesson. And then I will see you in my next lesson. Bye, and then be blessed. And bless this channel as well, to bless my efforts. Always bless this channel, bless my effort, bless my effort, bless my effort. Bless this channel and bless my efforts. Okay, so thank you, and I see you in my next video.